The NParks Community in Nature Schools Award is initiated as a new recognition scheme to acknowledge educational institutions, educators and students who advocate for the conservation of local biodiversity. Applicants are assessed based on 3 main award categories: schools, teachers and students. The inaugural award received 44 submissions in total, of which 25 emerged as winners. These projects range from habitat enhancement, bringing nature into curriculum, and nurturing future leaders through involvement in biodiversity conservation efforts. Let's have a look at our top winners this year.
Our centre participated in various programs organised by ACDA and NParks. We want the children to learn about the rich Singapore biodiversity. We revamped the garden into butterfly garden for the children to learn more about butterfly and their life cycles. Singapore is moving towards the city in nature, so we would like to start with our children.
In WGS, we adapted the resources provided by NParks for our learning festival and various green movement activities on a yearly basis. For example, in 2018, our students had the opportunity to visit the Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve to observe the migratory birds in action. We believe that our students and the community should have some basic awareness of the local biodiversity. In doing so, they will learn to appreciate and help us to preserve them.
So this garden started with 13 students going to Pulau Ubin for this Young Hearts for Conservation program. And when they came back, they set up the garden, and then the native species started coming in. 2 kids came to the garden and they saw this dragonfly. And when they saw the transparent wings, they said, "Hey, that's transparent." And that's how they learned the concept of transparency here. So this garden actually has a very good learning platform for them.
Through the exploration of many eco-habitats in our schools, for example the rainforest behind me, as well as learning from many experts from external organizations, our students have learned the importance of respecting wildlife as well as to live in harmony with biodiversity. They are also keen in contributing to the building of a sustainable school in nature, so that we are more in sync, we live more in sync with nature.
Eventually, we want students to be environmental advocates. So in terms of ownership, a lot of students have ownership to the environmental problem. I believe in outdoor education. So students, it will be good for them to be exposed to the environment, to the parks, going to the parks. It will be good to start from young.
Over the past 7 years, since the school started the greening effort, we have seen how the staff and the students have benefited from being close to nature. For example, the teachers can use the outdoor classroom environment to link their subject content towards the natural environment. Furthermore, as we started this greening project, we started to see biodiversity attracted into our school. So it is an opportunity for the students to really learn how human and wildlife can coexist together in a harmonious way.
To be honest, I started out not knowing much about local biodiversity, but after joining a nature walk organised by some of the new friends I made in JC, I discovered an amazing world of wildlife in Singapore. And so this pushed me to want to let others discover the same world that I did and have the same amazing experience that I enjoyed.
For me, it's to let nature speak for itself, because people are naturally interested in nature, so once you bring them to it, they are more receptive to what you have to say.
So I think for me, my greatest takeaway is to have an open mind, because everyone can learn to appreciate nature as long as we give them a chance.
As I'm interested and passionate about observing butterflies in the wild, I hope to be able to spread this passion to other people by giving many walks to different communities in Singapore.
For me, I hope to engage different social groups by creating more fun and relatable activities, such as this bingo, and also providing an environmental perspective when discussing other social issues.
Congratulations to all the Community in Nature Schools Award 2020 winners.